Whoa, 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 whoa. Are there people being nice to each other in my chat? What the fuck is going on? That's not allowed. We're only here to snipe at one another and cut each other down. I don't want to see people being kind in my chat. What the fuck kind of streamer do you take me for? Good lord. Yes. I forgot where I was. Where are my manners? The correct introduction to one of your peers is fuck you, hello. Or eat a bug. I like that too. Eat a bug. Maybe I should have like a 5 channel point redeem. Thank you, Hammer. Fuck you too. That's just like makes someone else eat a bug. It feels appropriately petty here. Anyway. Alright, folks. We are gonna move over to Darkwood here. And I don't honestly know how we're gonna go, because I am pretty sure I am fucking this up by taking way too long. I do not know if there is a time limit here. However, the main thing that I recall from the last Darkwood stream is that I have made it to the other side of the world, but I don't appear to have a place to rest there. So I have to... I don't know. I don't know what I have to do. I have to, like... I'm lost. Like, I need to... make a shelter there. I need to find one. I don't know, because right now I can't really spend very much time over there, as I end up, you know, using it basically to get there, I guess. You know, it takes me a good chunk of the day to get to the other side, and then I end up not being able to do anything there. But we'll find out. I bought that axe head. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if anything's a good idea. I am lost as pertains this game. I have the planks. I still need to find that toolbox. Hello, blue slimes. How are you? Need I remind you, the customary greeting here is, I don't know, to belittle or demean your peers. So, I expect to see an insult from you soon, blue slimes. Okay. I guess we'll take... Well, we've already got some bandages. Repair that. Okay. And honestly, I don't really know what else I can do at this point. So we will remember to turn off the generator. Did not do that last time. Wasted a ton of fuel. And now we are going to haul ass over to the other side of the... to the other side of the map. Not too good at insulting people. Well, I mean, you can take Star's lead here and tell someone to eat a bug. That's probably a good one. I mean, a good baseline would just be to tell them that they stink. Or you don't like their guts, or how their face looks. Those are good, reliable ones. You don't even have to know what their face is to tell someone you don't like how it looks. Oh, not the goddamn moose again. Okay. So, I did solve the eternal mystery of how to actually physically navigate through this little gap here last time. Let's see how well I remember it. Okay. Oh, I made it to the top anyway. Oops. Which is no good, because I can't get in this way. Okay, I might have overestimated how much I remember. Say their internal bacteria are subpar at their jobs. Yeah. That's appropriately cutting, I think. Especially because they don't really have any control over it, so it's especially mean. Oh, we got the little bugs, which I can kill, and they gave me shells sometimes. Okay, what was the way through? Yeah, I was here. Okay. Well, I gotta burn that shit. Well, I guess in news... Oh, no. It seems like over here they've got huge dogs, and those dogs are a pain to deal with. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, that guy was not attacking me, but the dog went after him anyway. Okay, there we go. Dead, huge dog. Odd meat. Okay. Oh no! Stepped in the poison. Okay, time to use a bandage. My class is now over. We are... Am I just... What's going on here? Oh, I see. I need to... There we go. Wait, did I apply all 3 of those bandages? Oh, shit, I did. Because I thought there was 3 on the hotbar, and I thought that was 3... I thought that meant I had 3 of them, which is the same as the stack size. This place could make a good hideout. But I need... I can't make a hideout without an oven, is the problem. Right? Sofa, no, don't... No, let go of the sofa. Locked. Search. Alcohol. Potato! Yes, potato. That looks like a crafting bench. Generator, don't have any gas. Saw, nothing in there. I hear something gooping. Oh, there's an oven. Okay. Light the oven, yes please. Okay. Uh-oh. Efficiency. Well, let's put this meat in here. Okay. Yes, so the class that I was teaching is now done. Okay, very interesting. So I can spend the night here because we have an oven. What I don't have, though, is any gas. I would say so. I would say so. You know, it was a course on Robin Hood literatures, and I thought the students, by and large, did very, very well with it. I was impressed by the, you know, the range of thought that they displayed, and I was impressed by the work that they put in to accomplish the tasks of the course. And yeah, overall, I'm happy I got the chance. I'm sad that it'll probably be the only chance I get to teach a class here. Such as ChatGPT. Welcome in, first-time chatter, Quanta Zero. You'll have to tell me more. But no, they did good work, and I am happy. But I am also glad that I get a little bit of a break now, and it just so incidentally. Oh, where the fuck is this thing? It's attacking something else. Something died. I don't know where. Oh, poison. Okay, before we talk about that, though, I guess I should point out one of the things that I have heard through the grapevine is that apparently Twitch has changed its algorithms somewhat regarding bot detection, and the thrust of all of this is that... Damn, I hear something big as fuck over there. Oh, shit. Essentially, the old tricks that Twitch used to use to recognize humans, bots can now imitate those. So they are no longer taken as evidence of the humanity of a lurker. So what this means is that in order to prove you are a real human being, you have to interact with chat or the stream in one of 2 ways, which is you either need to use a channel point redeem, or you need to chat. Now, for some people, this won't be a problem. They won't, you know, feel any need... Oh, you fucker! To change anything about what they do. But for others, this is an annoying thing if they are, you know, a proper lurker, right? That's why I have added this redeem that costs a single channel point that says I am a human, and if you redeem it, I'm not going to say anything. It's just there so that you have an interaction with stream, so that Twitch understands that you are a person and not a bot. So that's what that redeem is all about. But yeah, if you want to not be a person, then you just you can skip the redeem, and no one will believe you're a real human. Certainly not me. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So I have only. All right. I think I begin to see the problem I am confronting here. Let's. I'll throw that in there. I'll take the gas though. Alcohol, hold on to the pills, because I wasted my bandages. The redeem has a long cooldown. I thought I set it to be an hour per person. Did I accidentally set it to be an hour for the whole stream? Did I fuck that up? You can't... Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I'll fix that on the first break. Sorry. 1 hour for everyone. Oops. Sorry, folks. I'll get that tidied up later. Anyway, it's about to redeem it to send him. I'm sorry, Rio. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone who has shown up to stream tonight and discovered that they are not a person after all. This must be shocking to you, but you know, fucking get over it at some point. Oh no! I did the thing that someone warned me about so long ago. The Irish are taking our jobs? Well, Orphea Cross is here, and I think we've already established that, as she sees it, it's really the French and the Spanish that are not necessarily people. Oh yeah, you think I forgot about that? That's a saved clip on your channel, is it not? Zero. How could you forget about that time you asked if French or Spanish were different species? Like, yeah. Yeah, the Canadians might be able to. Nah, the French are alright. I don't mind them that much. Oh man, I am fucking this up, though. I can sort of see, though, how, a much better, more competent playthrough would go. You know, I can see I've been playing this game far too cautiously, particularly around combat, and how that has really weakened my ability to progress through the game at a reasonable pace. Oh, there's so many poison mushrooms, though. What is that thing? There is something enormous over here, and I do not want to get to it. Does it apply to the Quebecois? Of course it applies to the Quebecois. Aren't they telling us all the time that they're really French? Why wouldn't it apply to them? The French are alright, but those damn Albert. Well, you know what? I don't think there's really a problem there, because they want it. You know, do they not want in their heart of hearts to not be with the rest of us? Okay, let's fill up this thing. Tried beating this game, but I actually play so scared I don't even want to try anymore. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Rio. Well, let me put it this way. I am not necessarily scared of this game, but I am very bad at it. So maybe you can get the worst of both worlds here. Okay. Okay, no. We actually... Okay. We can drag... Oh, man. This place sucks. Okay. Which doors? Okay. I need to drag a lamp into the kitchen, I think. I guess the most defensible room is not that one, because it's got... It would be this room. Okay, we're gonna have to... No. Never mind, I'm a dumbass. It would be the bathroom here. Lurking for support. Hey, thanks for coming by, Axe. Hope you have yourself a good evening. Ah, the fucking door. I know Canadian... Sir, I am French. Don't you dare call me that. We're not starting this. Okay. Let's harvest that first. Because we have to juice our meat, and for that we need mushrooms. Nope, turn back on, please. What are you doing, game? Move the... Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I can show you. I can show you. There's other interesting thing. Oh, you can't repair this. Fuck, I am a dumbass. Okay. Yeah, the bathtub. God, are any of these rooms really defensible? I mean, I guess... About this one. That's one window. I can't fix this door. Oh, more meat. Another thing I learned as part of this is that apparently Twitch has changed the algorithm for gifting subs in order to make it more likely that gift subs go to people who are outside the community in which they are given. The going theory here is that this is to quote-unquote incentivize people to keep giving subs randomly. I feel like that one has been known about for a long time. Or at least been suspected for a long time. Unfortunately, you know, there's pretty much nothing you can do about it, if that is true. But I never intend to give subs to people who would actually use it. Well, I mean, you know, I guess, yeah, I guess Star has the right of it here, in that if you want to give subs, you know, just, you know, pick randomly, right? Don't bother with this silly bullshit of, like, trying to make sure it's someone, quote-unquote, from the community, by randomly gifting. Yeah, well, exactly, right? They want... You know, they want people to give more. Hope you all enjoyed this bit of the stream where I have just been moving a wardrobe. Okay. Good. That is done. Repair the door. Can't. What else can I do here? Can I barricade it? I don't know that I want to barricade the door. I guess I can barricade the door. Yeah, there we go. Yes, very entertaining. The moving sounds are very nice. This is my favorite part of stream, actually. Moving day ASMR. Who was here that day? Someone told me I should do ASMR of, like, comforting people for, like, not getting a job or something. That I should do, like... soothing a person's crisis ASMR. Okay. Well, at least we have a workbench so we can hypothetically make some stuff. I guess, you know, moving day ASMR would probably be pretty easy. Just get a blanket. You get one sort of metal object. You get one wooden object or a piece of furniture you already have, and you just start banging shit together and swearing. And hey, presto. ASMR. Okay. I'm gonna note, okay, workshops don't share their inventory, but they do seem to share their upgrade level. So if I can find a toolbox and upgrade this workshop, seems like that will upgrade all workshops, which is good, I think. See, here, Star, we are juicing our meat, right? So we put some meat into the oven and we get juice. And at the end, we put the juice back into our body and we become more powerful. So, core gameplay mechanic here is juicing our meat. Yeah. We gain power by juicing our meat. So, yeah, that's, hope you all enjoyed the good news about the Twitch algorithm today. I mean, I don't know, when is, when is the algorithm news ever good? But, you know, if, I've seen a bunch of streamers lately adding in these, like, one channel point redeems that are, like, silent hello or whatnot, and, that's, now you know why I have one too. I like that there's a, I'm gonna call this the cook chair for someone to sit and watch me juice my meat. Can I actually even sit in it? I don't think so. Too far. No, I can't even sit in the cook chair. Fuck. Well. So it goes. It's too dangerous to cook. I've actually gotten some gift subs for streamers I've never seen before. Yeah, I got a couple of those the other day. I will say, though, you know what I've noticed? I only ever get gift subs for VTubers. I have never randomly received a gift sub for a meat tuber. Just has not, uh-oh. You know, maybe I'm not cool enough. Oh, there's lots of bugs. Oh. Guys. Hole. Okay, I'll take that shell. Oh my god, there's another hole. Oh my god, I'm infested. No, don't go under the wardrobe, you turd. One thing I do seem to recall hearing is that light attracts monsters. Uh-oh, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? Oh no. Something broke through my shit. Oh, it's confused by the cook chair. It can't figure out how to push the cook chair out of the way. Uh-oh. This feels not good. VTubers usually have cooler emotes anyway. On occasion, I would agree. The guy I got it for is an IRL streamer. It looked like someone who migrated from TikTok. Oh. That's quite the migration. Hope they like it here. So monsters are just like moths. Yes, and in fact, so am I, because if I try to pass the night without being next to a light, I will get fucked up. Oh, he's got a spear. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Okay. I did die. Thank you, Chubby. I'm glad this is a recurring theme for everything I stream. Oh, I've killed my wardrobe. God damn it. Man stands before me, motionless. I can only see my faint reflection in the semi-transparent visor of his helmet. Oh, I'm getting the intro again. Suddenly, he starts to move quicker. As if looking for something in his pockets, he takes out a piece of charcoal and starts writing on his palm. There's no way out of here, brother. He shows me what he's written, then wipes it with his sleeve and continues scribbling. We're stuck with each other. After making sure I've also read the second sentence, the man takes out a full tank of gasoline from his sack. He places it on the floor next to me. Why, thank you for the gas. Nothing I can show you. And, nothing really to trade. I mean, I guess I could give him the gasoline back, but... Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, nothing's really going well for me here. At least I get my stuff back because I died in my own house. Let's get out of here. What? What? Oh. My house is full of poison now. That's great. Oh, I love that. Ah, okay. Good gravy. All right. Let's go west this time. It's great, but maybe not for decoration. Well, if you go to Home Depot, you're not going to be able to buy just straight up fucking poison off of the carpet rolls. Oh no, another one of these big dogs. Is that two of them? Okay. Alright, how do I juke this dog? Oh, okay, so gotta go to the side. Oh. Okay, so they seem to be not so good at turning. Okay. Oh, nope. Ow. Okay, right before that I was about to say, it seems like maybe these dogs are actually easier than the other ones, but no, I'm actually just stupid. Maybe they should start selling... Yeah, okay. I mean, you can already buy plenty of poison at Home Depot. I don't know that they necessarily, you know, have a lot more market share to get on that front. This place looks like a scrap metal warehouse. The walls are covered with fungus and spider webs. I missed whatever the last line was. Lots of rags. Okay. I smell rosin. That's the thing you put on the bows of instruments, isn't it? Postcard. Is this Polish? The devs are Polish, as I recall. I like my furniture with the poison pre-applied. Well, not furniture in this case, but your flooring. Is this another hideout? Asbestos was actually used before big government took it from us. Yeah, that's a good, you know, I think that point of view is, you know, you'll find a lot of support for it in the States these days, you know. We don't want the tyranny of big government stopping us from inhaling asbestos on the regular. Locked. Could open with a lockpick. All of this metal and no wire. Okay, maybe we've got something good down here. Once a tractor, now it's a hollow, rusty body. All of its useful mechanical parts have been scavenged. Cool. More poison. It's squelching. I can't get into the other room. I hear something after me. Junk. This crate. As an American, I agree. The asbestos ban might be repealed. Oh, man. Isn't life great? Aren't things going so well? So cool and good. Oh, fuck, the poison. Okay. What have I got? What have I got here? make bandages. Can I climb in that window? No. More of these fucking dogs. Meat. Maybe I can distract it. They're considering it because Joe Brandon banned a kind of asbestos during his admin. Oh, well. Hey. I mean, there's no better foundation for policy than spite. You know, that will definitely be a good thing to do. Is, make policy decisions specifically to own Joe Brandon. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Oh. Not today, Bear Trap. Saw you this time. Any of you seen the movie You're Next? Fucking dogs. Go away. Oh, Jesus. Okay. One of these guys I get to beat to death. Ow! Oh. Oh, I can't back up fast enough to get away from that. Uh-oh, there's two of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Remember how I said the most important thing... Remember how last time I said the most important thing I need is a weapon? I begin to feel that very keenly here. Oh, I'm pushing the cook chair into the poison. Oh, this is bad. Maybe that was the wrong room to barricade. Okay. I do kind of feel like I'm getting to the point in this game where I am suffering so much from my earlier mistakes that there is some value in just restarting the run. But oh, I didn't step on that one. How nice for me. I also don't want to do that because I'm not a coward. But I also don't know how long failure will really take to set in this game. Because if it is going to be a long, slow bleed, I would rather just restart. Oh, these fuckers are still here. Okay. Oh. Alright. Finally. You took some of my shit, too. Okay. Now, where is the other one? Tank wreck. Oh, we got ammo and batteries here. I heard one. Sound is telling me it is somewhere else. Ouch. Okay. Man alive. Okay, yeah, I do hear another one somewhere. Where, though? Oh, there it is. Let's not get into that. Alright. Anyway, I brought up the movie You're Next, Lockpick, because there's a scene in that movie in which someone sets a booby trap in a particularly clever way. It's set sort of in front of a window, but set just far enough away from the window that a suspicious person would see it. And then, because they see it, they are confident that they have perceived the danger. Oh my god. Oh, what is this now? I'm at a silo. Oh, it fell over. Okay. Yeah, the dogs are not having a good time here. I love a bad movie. I just, you know, I don't... Oh, that moose. The most terrifying foe out here. Yeah, I gotta get back home, because I am in serious danger here. Oh, lucky me, I found logs and nails. Okay, so it's... The trap is set for someone coming into a house through a window, so the idea is they see the trap, and they know to proceed carefully. But there is, in fact, a second trap, a bed of nails, that is set directly under the window. So the obvious trap is essentially bait, to trick someone into a false sense of security, so that they don't think to look for the second trap, but the second trap is so much worse than the other one. Okay. Oh, I've got a serious problem here, because I can't get into my house and get to the oven without walking through the poison. Unless I dismantle my window. Which I guess I can do. Had to drop some of the item. Okay. Am I going to watch that new movie that is the only movie that has gotten 0% on Rotten Tomatoes? I don't know what movie that is. Tell me more. Oh, no. I want the odd meat. That can all go in there. Let's make some bandages. Let's make a bandage so that we can heal ourselves. War of the World. I have no idea what that is. Tell me more about it. What is the theory of this movie? What is it? Why does it exist? I don't have items to make anything. Shit. I need 2 wire. Oh my god. Okay. Let's juice our meat. First of all, okay, doing good on that front. I have some bread. Don't know what the value of the bread will be because I don't give a shit. I need weapons. We've got a staff. We'll put that away. That away. Okay, we'll go get our words back and our nail. Oh, pick that up. It's about a guy who does security surveillance. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not feeling it like a super compelling case to watch this movie at this point. There's a different really bad movie that I want to watch soon. It's coming out Friday, I think, called Weapons. Looks like shit, and I am gonna watch it because the director of that movie is the same guy who directed Barbarian, which is a movie everyone except me loved. So I want to see if I get to have that experience again of feeling like a total human alien for thinking that this obviously badly written movie is bad, and yet be surrounded by people who are telling me, no, this is the best shit they've ever seen. So that's my review in advance of... No, dogs. No, not the dogs. That's my review in advance of Weapons. I expect it will be shit, because the last movie was shit. But I also want to see how well it goes. Maybe his second movie will be good. The movie has a lot of ad placements of Amazon. Oh, interesting. Have we seen that before? Where have we seen Amazon ad placements? Yeah. I want to know more about that. That I am now keen on. Have I seen Skinamarink? Oh, you fucking bet I've seen Skinamarink. Oh, dead pig. Oh, I can't loot the pig. Oh, something had a bad day here. harvest some mushrooms. I thought Skinamarink was not bad. They promote Amazon drone delivery in the movie. I didn't know that that was actually serious. I mean, I remember... Toolbox! Can upgrade the workshop! I mean, I remember seeing it advertised, but I assume it was just marketing copy. Oh, an Amazon delivery driver who loves his job. Well, now you know it's fake. Yeah. You know the people that love Skinamarink? Oh, shit! That's incredible, Orf. I am jealous. I did think Skinamarink was a good movie. What is this? Okay, we found a farm. A rear view mirror. Okay. Oh! We have a human. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is... Okay, never mind. They are not happy. Oh dear. Okay. Oh. Can I get out this... Oh shit. I am trapped. Oh shit. Damn. Or if they should have hired you to do some promotion for them. That'd be the first time a movie has been promoted by a VTuber. Oh man. Oh shit. Potato and a board with nails. Okay, well that is my first person that I have killed. Elijah Wood. Oh my god. Look. Oh, you absolute fucker. Okay. What Ow. What I'm learning here is that strafing around is OP. Because, goddamn. Okay. Also, it is late. We gotta get going. Where am I? I'm right above my house. Okay. I've got to figure out how to get back down south. Okay. A lot easier than I thought. Just gotta get back without dying. Oh my god, another one of the big dogs. Oh my god, there's two of them. Please stop chasing. Oh my god, they chase forever. Oh my god. No. No, don't kill me right outside my house. Fuck. Have you read the Aeneid? Yes. I read it in my undergrad, haven't read it since. I read the Odyssey back in fall of 2020. It was the new translation. Fuck, oh my god, okay. Those dogs wrecked my shit. I have no choice but to take pills. Because I can't get into my house without walking through poison. God, how am I gonna fix this problem? Good God. Okay. Juice our meat. Oh man, we've almost got enough. The Fagel's translation. I think... Don't quote me on this, I think that's the translation I read also. Of the... No. Never mind, I'm a stupid idiot. I don't know who did my Aeneid translation. Upgrade the workshop. Yes, please. Can make guns. Can make a shovel. I don't care about that. I want to make an axe. Need rags. Okay, I gotta turn the generator on. Back in here. Something can kill me again. See, it looks like this part of the house is fucking full of poison now, too. So am I crazy for not enjoying it as much as the other books? It was like a poor man's Odyssey. Well, I mean, I have, I've thought about for next year perhaps rereading both the Aeneid and the Odyssey. And at this point, it's been so long since I've read the Aeneid that I wouldn't... I can't work off of memory when discussing its qualities. There's something in my fucking house. Oh. You see, I took an upgrade that gives me somewhat better vision, but the trade-off for it is that I have to be near a light at night, or I start to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And, this guy is going to sneak in through the window where I can see him. Come on in, you... Ow. There we go. Okay. Praise be, I can make a Molotov. Matches? What is the... Okay, yeah, we're making it without gasoline, which is what I want. Okay, we're gonna spice up the night here, folks, and throw a fucking Molotov in my own house. Oh no! I hit the corner. Oh, fucking scared the ghosts out of the house, though. Damn. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh. Ghosts, why are you attacking me? We have power. Oh no, we don't have power. We ran out. Oh man. We're fucked. Okay. Starting to wonder if it might be opportune to maybe restart my file at some point here soon and perhaps make fewer avoidable fuck-ups. So I might switch games after the break here. We'll go over and do Hell Clock, I think. But we'll see what we can salvage here. That's me on the shoulder. Trade. Oh, fuck it. Backpack. Stick. Cool. Great. Let's repair this. Can't repair the stick. Okay, that repairs with scrap metal. Interesting. Okay. Man. Wash off. Reading the Luciads right now, it feels like a better version of the Aeneid. Okay, well, where does the Luciad compare, or where do the Luciads compare to the Odyssey, then? Piotric's house. Okay. I don't know who Piotric is. Clearly I stumbled upon his house. Oh. No, these fucking big dogs. Oh, it's running away. Oh no, not these guys. I'm gonna get killed again. Oh, my beautiful pitchfork that I thought would save me. Yep, lost my direction. So far, the Odyssey is still better, but I'll see how I feel when I finish. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't commit to this standpoint, but that is kind of my intuition. However, you know, again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. Okay, we're at the tank wreck, so if we go northeast, we should be at Piotrek's house. Okay, keep going. This is Piotrek's house? How did we meet Piotrek? Oh! We killed Piotrek. Gotcha. Or did we? I don't know that we did. Whatever. Wait. Is this... No. This isn't our house. Oh, I got some rope. Logs and some nails. Man, Piotrek had a bad time of it. Climb over this fence? Nope. Okay. Good for him. At least got a sturdy fence. Give him that. There's also the matter of this pig shed that I badly want to investigate. So if I keep going sort of this way... No. Oh, why are there so many dudes? Alright. We will use our best strategy of running the fuck away. Don't follow me. Oh, already searched. Okay, so we're at the pig shed. I was led to believe there was something much more sinister here. Ah. I've also recently learned that the French tried copying this and made the Franciads, but it's very incomplete and obscure. Of course it would be, because the fucking French did it. Don't come any closer. Okay. Oh, it's so loud. Sorry, I gotta turn it down on my end. Alright. I got somebody who wants to kill me again. Do I have any healing items on me? No. Can't make anything. Okay, I guess we now see if we can bait this guy. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting that he can hit me through the wall, but I can't hit him through the wall. Fuck. Okay. Alright, alright. I think I have fucked this game up just a little bit too much, and this might be a lost cause on this file. So we're going to hit our break here in a moment. I'll crack it a tiny bit early, and I will fix up the I am a human redeem, and then I will swap us over to Hellclock, and the next Darkwood stream I will restart it so that I can be a little better prepared and hopefully not be quite so shit, I suppose. Alright, so on that note, let's take a little break here. I'm going to pop the ads. We'll be gone for 3 minutes. That is time enough to go grab something to eat, grab something to drink. You can take your medicine if you've got medicine to take, or you can join me in getting up, walking around, and stretching, which is normally what I do, except this time I have some settings to fix. Alright folks, I will see you in a couple of minutes. Have yourselves a very good break. Bye-bye. Alrighty, folks, I am back. We're gonna get over to the game here in just a moment. Oh boy. Okay. What is going on here? Had to update the game on the break in order to have a look at things, and yeah, sorry, I'm still trying to understand what the game has just shown me here. Oh, look at all of these people who are real, actual human beings. Isn't that fun? Okay, I think we can go over to the game now. Will this actually work? Are you going to show up? Show up, game. Come on. Come on. Oh man, come on. I'm pressing the key. OBS, don't. There we go. Okay. Woo! All right. Let's get properly settled here. I have got things off to an auspicious start by fully entangling my mic cord and the controller. All right. So, let's see, what do we got here? Nothing really all that good. So, okay. Tell me more about I'm so jealous to know that you used to hang out with the people who made Skinamarink, because I legitimately think that's a quite good movie. One of the few horror movies that I can remember in the last couple of years that actually scared me. What do I want here? Ah, these are all shit. It's too early, though. I guess that, you know, it occurs to me, I don't know if anyone has actually had went to the release party, damn. Has anyone actually had, like, a VTuber promote their movie? Like, you know, obviously plenty of VTuber promotions for video games, but have we hit the other kind of streaming promos yet, I wonder? Just don't know. What, pray tell, was the release party like? Did they have the phone there? Take the damage? Oh no, that sucks. Don't worry about it, bud. I don't want to... I don't mean it quite that seriously, but I am a little jealous overall. Just a bar with lots of free food and drink. Hey, bar with free food and drink seems like a great deal for just knowing somebody. Margura sang the national anthem. Right. Yes, and I did see, I guess they needed to send 3 of them to equal her power to the last one, and they still lost in the end. The only thing I really recall from that is hearing that apparently a whole bunch of Dodgers fans got, like, what is the word, superstitious about it, because they were losing the game up until she sang the anthem, and then they turned it around and won. So she became, I guess, a Dodgers meme. So a bunch of, like, hardcore Dodgers fans bought a shit ton of her merch under the theory that she's a good luck charm, which, you know, good for her. Glad she sold out her merch, but overall, I don't know, man. Like, so I think I've mentioned it on stream before. I have an outstanding offer for a free Steam key from the devs of a particular game. You know, I did tell them that I cannot guarantee that I will produce anything. But also the game, I am not convinced that game can actually be played on stream because of its subject matter and how weird and inconsistent Twitch is about what does and doesn't trigger bans, and I don't want to take that risk. So that free Steam key is sitting in my email as of yet unused. They reached out to I don't know what Gentai is, I'm sorry. They reached out to a friend of mine who said, let me put it, they reached out to a friend of mine who has a much larger audience, but they'd clearly reached out to her because of the size of her audience, because the game itself is the furthest thing from what she would ever play on stream. So she suggested they reach out to me, which they did. And then I... Fortunately... Oh. No. It is... Okay. It's like a puzzle-y visual novel type game. About... How should I put this? It deals with the main character's recovery as an adult from the after effects of a particular kind of abuse they experienced as a child. And I hope I don't have to spell out the subtext for you. But just based on their description of how that is brought up and discussed in the game, it was not 100% clear to me that this game would not get me banned off of Twitch, because one thing Twitch is very clear about in their TOS is that you cannot ever make jokes about that. And one of the things they were very particular in pointing out to me in their email is that the character uses a lot of humor to cope with very dark situations. So for that specific reason, I am not taking any chances on this one. Stop giving me the grades for the skills I don't care about. Oh, I was wondering if it was the same creator that I work with. I'm gonna guess no, but this is all news to me. I didn't know you worked with anyone. I will say, French game devs. So, you know, let me put it this way. I don't have any issue with the game itself. It's more that Twitch cannot really be trusted on this matter. Game seems great by my standards. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, you're fucking garbage. There's a creator that asks me to play his games. He released the first one last year and asked me to play another one this year when it's ready. Oh, okay. What was the game, or? Oh. Oh, okay. First release was called Hazy Mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Tell me more. What's this game about? What's its deal? By the way, any of you missed out on the stream that Abzu and I did on Saturday, which was me backseating Abzu's stream of the full Fathom demo, might I recommend that you watch that if you have any interest in watching a VOD, because you get to hear some really top-tier evil laughs from me. I did not realize how absolutely ominous my tittering has become the last little while. I don't really listen to myself laugh all that often. On scavenger. There we go. Whoa. Is it? I mean, an evil laugh is a tool with a very limited set of use cases. It's a short visual novel about a girl having a psychotic break, and you need to figure out what's going on / what's real. I mean, that sounds great. Okay. Well, tell me, Orphea, what was it good? Would you recommend it? Oh! Okay, I like 99% of enemies in this game, but these worms that are... They show up fucking the whole game. And the vultures in Act 2, I just hate any enemy that hides completely so that you can't interact with them or damage them or put debuffs on them or anything. That I do not appreciate, do not include, makes Furtive unhappy. Okay. There we go, at least this boss was straightforward. Running down the clock, though, I'm not loving that. Yes, yeah, please tell me all of the ways that my laugh belongs in a comic book movie as a, like, clip sampled for the main villain. Which is, it's a great, very specific use case that very few people encounter in their regular life, and therefore makes my laugh sort of fun aesthetically, but not great for the things you'd normally want laughs to do, like communicate shared joy with your friends. And, you know, I'm already, you know, as you can tell, very, very emotive and legible and not monotone at all. So, certainly I am the kind of person who can get by on a limited set of social tools. And now it's fine, even though I know my laugh is no longer one of them. Oh boy. I gotta wonder, why did I let it get like that? Why didn't I change my laugh when I was younger? You give me vampire vibes? What? What? Oh, okay. I don't know how to take that, Space. What tell me more. What are vampire vibes? I might not even make it to the mini boss before the head cutter here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we are... I gotta think about this, because this build is not dealing damage nearly fast enough. I gotta find anything... Oh my god, anything at all. Ugh. Okay, take the crit chance. Vampire vibes like saying a good evening and reading a book. Is reading a vampire-coded activity? Does that make me a Dracula? That I have on occasion read a book? Oh, we're all finding out we're Draculas tonight. I mean, it would be... I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't want to, like... I have no particular intent to put a huge amount of money or effort into stream, given where things are right now. But I have been thinking about getting a special Halloween avatar ready that will just be, like, me wearing a costume. And, yeah, one of them was definitely just me as a Dracula. I haven't settled on exactly what it'll be yet. Fucked up this run. I need movement speed. Actually, what I might need to do is invest in the red portal. Oh no! Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I also don't love is when bosses go untargetable for any period of time. Fuck. There we go. QED. Also saying stuff like, you again, to other streamers is very vampire-coded. Fuck. Alright. I guess I'm a vampire. I mean, I just do that to Mr. Antagonism because I feel like he responds well to being bullied. A certain point, no. Everyone's got their limits. You know, my original concept for me was that I would be like an old-timey radio host. So I had a whole intro set up that was styled after the intros to, like, 1940s radio serials. Decided not to go with that, because that seems like a fucking lot of effort to adapt every single stream. You can see how a lot of my, a lot of the plans I had for streaming involved very sort of grandiose visions, and then realizing how much fucking work it would be, and just deciding, you know what? No, I'm gonna do something much more basic. He is fun to gaslight. I hope he's not here. If you are here, Penguin, I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna stop either. Actually, I know this is going to seem absurd to say, but I am actually very excited to get back to Darkwood once I can start a file that doesn't involve me just fucking sitting on my thumb doing absolutely jack fuck all for the first 5 days of the game, which I'm sure has really hurt me in terms of resources. So I've got to figure out weapons in that game. I cannot keep going with just those oh fuck, shitty nail boards. I am pleased to know that if I rush to the second area, I will get... Oops. Speaking of rushing, fuck, too slow. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, we got some... I honestly, you know what? I don't think at any point have I ever been able to consistently remember what the currency is for this game. Oh yes, I did move on to a new book of short stories. I finished Lisa Tuttle's Nest of Nightmares, which was very good. And I have moved on to B.R. Yeager's book, Burn You the Fuck Alive, which, so far, very strong. Very strong. Very good opening set of stories. I'm only, like, maybe a quarter into it so far. Came out in 2023. I bought it back then. but I haven't really made good use of it. So, but which is a weird thing to say. When what I mean is that I haven't read it since then. So, okay, what are we fucking doing here? I need functional versions of these relics that improve my damage. God, okay. Only 2 points up here. Fuck my life. Okay, let's go with the experience points. We gotta buy... I don't want that. That's not an upgrade. That's not an upgrade. Cool. Actually, maybe I can reroll. No, I can't. Okay, never mind then. Alright, I think I'm gonna... If I want to actually get there, I'm gonna need to invest in the skip mechanic. Which I don't want to do, because I like to shoot gun, and I dislike playing the game in a way that involves not shooting gun. But seems like it may be the way forward here. How terribly fucking American of me. Oops. But yeah, I got lots of games on the docket, and I have to get back to Killer 7 too. I've been haunted by my failure to keep playing Killer 7. Since I missed Monday's stream, I've been thinking I might stream either tomorrow or Saturday, and I have been taking very seriously the thought of another Killer 7 stream. Unfortunately, you know, I don't know how many of you were there for the last Killer 7 stream, but I'm not good at shooters. I cannot aim precisely. I don't have the fine motor control to do twitch shooting very well. But I thought it might be a good idea to start the game on the hard difficulty, and I think that might not be good. I think that will involve a lot of me dying and being bad at the game. So, I might also restart that on the quote-unquote normal difficulty. No. Killer... Oh, Space, you have not seen Killer 7. Okay. Okay, you, Space, I think are gonna love that game. It is everything I wish more video games were. It is unashamedly pretentious. It is very strange and weird and stylized. It is a pretty good game, I would say. I should clarify, it is a movement on rails first-person shooter. And believe me, it is it demands a high degree of precision with the aiming, at least on the difficulty that I was playing it at. So I will probably lower the difficulty because I'm shit at shooters, and I don't want to... I don't know, considering how much of my streaming has involved me repeatedly dying to bosses in Elden Ring, I also just feel like I, at some point, want to finish the game. Doki Doki Panic. I don't know what that is. What is Doki Doki Panic? Oh. Throw the grenade here. We are also only 2 weeks away from finishing... oh my god. Oh, wow. My brain is having a huge block here. Twin Peaks. 2 weeks away from finishing the Summer of Twin Peaks. Still have the movie. Doki Doki Panic was a NES platform reskinned into Mario 2? Oh. I don't know about that. Okay. That seems fun, I suppose. I mean, I guess. I like its premise. Mana regen, cooldown. Yeah, let's go with mana. What? Also, sorry, Orphea, I saw your message about DMing me, and thank you. I will read that after stream. Oh, it's over here. Ah, there we go. Some more damage. Okay. Mental damage, good. Good, okay, we're doing a little better on the damage bonuses here. I was getting some real shit improvements on the last one. Oh, okay, Space, I gotta say, I just, I read what you said, and I'm pretty sure I accurately read it out loud, but my brain got it exactly the wrong way. So I now understand what he meant by a game reskinned into Mario 2. Okay. I'll see you around. I must leave now in a foreboding way. Well, I'll see you next time. Remember to come in from the cold, Space. Oop. Yes, you got it right. Okay, okay. Oh, this all sucks. Alright, well, hope whatever it is you have to do goes well. What could possibly be more important than sitting here listening to me rambling, Ron? Griffin, how you doing, man? How is your secondary cat doing these days? Alright. Oh, why did these all suck? Okay, we're redrawing. We're redrawing. Okay. Damage. Nice long 14-day week? Oh shit. Is it crunch time at work for you? No weekend at all? Oh, Jesus, man. I am sorry to hear that. Yeesh. Oh. Yeah, let's take that. Did I get all of these guys? I think I did. Okay. Also, yeah, my secondary cat is called Gambit. Yes, I know it's... well, I remembered it was something to do with poop. He's actually better than the first cat. Okay. Well, hey, man. You didn't even have to trade them in. You just got the upgraded model. And you've got the original. Would you say this cat has object permanence? This cat understand that you aren't there when you are out of sight. Or that you still exist when you're out of sight. Good God. I cannot talk today. What is going on? I will say, now that the class I'm teaching is done, my project over the next little while is to fix my god-awful sleep schedule. By which I mean catch up on some of the massive sleep debt I have accrued over the last 2 weeks, and then try to get consistently back to some sort of regular sleeping pattern. Because the current strategy of just, you know, YOLO, work until I drop, is not good. Also, I've been ingesting way too much caffeine, which is not helping things at all. So, to get that under control also. Oi! Both of them are pretty smart. Your first cat is a bit of a tsundere. I mean, aren't all cats kind of tsunderes? Like, it's sort of just how cats are. Seems to be more rare to me that a cat isn't. Oh, why do these all suck ass? They know when I'm not there, they'll just slide through the half-open window and feed and water themselves and keep watch over their windowsill. Oh, okay. How spooked was your cat that time that the neighbor boy fell from the heavens down onto your fire escape? Did the cats handle that well? I guess it would have just been cat at that point. Aye. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he wasn't there? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, never mind then. Aye! I missed the shrine! Fuck. Okay, I can see the XP one was actually a very valuable thing to invest in. There are more street cats than anything. They just, you know, have your apartment as a safe base for their explorations. I guess that would make them what, oh, what was the railway cat from Cats 2019? Or Cats before that, but Cats 2019 in particular. That wasn't Rum Tum Tugger, was it? No. No, that was, I don't remember. That's the only cat name I remember, truth be told. Oh yeah, let's get that mana efficiency. They just come to the house to feed, water, poo, and fuck off to the concrete wilderness. Well, I mean, look, man, it's... I don't know. It's a marvel that any cats ever decide to stay where they are. It just seems to be, you know, they have a yearning for freedom that no door will withstand, mostly. Well, I mean, it seems like they trust you enough to come back, so there's that. Doesn't seem to all be going bad. Fuck, what was the name of the cat that works at the railway? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Cats. Oh. Star, you seem like the sort of person who might know about the Cats musical. Do you remember the name of the cat that works on the railway? Ooh, a face sleeper. Oh, shit. That's fun. I mean, for me, yeah, what is the name of that cat? I'm losing my mind here because I can't recall. Also, I'm sorry I said in public that you seem like the sort of person who knows about cats. 2019. Close bracket. But, yeah, I'm sorry. Gimbal Shanks. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, your cats are Skimble Shanks. That's the effect that I'm getting here. Outing them as a cat's fan. Hey, I didn't say they were a fan. I said they seem like they probably know. Those are different things. Also, I honestly don't know that anyone anywhere is a fan of Cats bracket 2019 close bracket. I think there are a lot of people that find it interesting. I do not know that there is any human being anywhere that likes it. Oh, the fucking mortars. Eat my anus, you worm. Okay, there we go. Hopefully we get a good relic on that. Why do these all... More like Andrew Lloyd Flubber. Well, James Corden likes it because James Corden is in it. And I think that's sort of the limit of his capacity to understand figurative art. Okay. I don't know that that man has quite enough going on up top to be able to conceive of something he's not in being good and something he is in being bad. Eat my anus, you worm. RFK Jr. role-playing with his brain worm. Well, the thing is that in this context, the worm is also mommy because its name is the matriarch. And no, I will not be exploring that any further today. He loves himself. No. I think deep down James Corden knows he sucks. I think he's just also very stupid. I mean, you could well be right. I think that maybe it's a defense mechanism. I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's easier for me to believe that deep down he's not so stupid as to realize how much he sucks ass. But... I don't know. I don't have a shite idea how that charisma black hole got famous. I mean, I don't know either. Yes, we switched over streaming because I think I realized I have been... I would like to try a fresh start on Darkwood now that I kind of have some understanding of how the game works and I don't waste a shit ton of resources basically stalling for like nearly 10 days in-game. What can you say? NA have no taste. Hey, you... Okay. Yes, you're right, but how fucking dare you pass off blame for James Corden to North America? Fucking the UK made him what he is, and then didn't want to deal with him and passed him off to the Yanks. Okay? Now, the Yanks said yes, so they got egg on their face too. But the Yanks didn't make him. The Brits got to deal with that themselves. We have a principled distrust of the British here, and that means holding them to account for James Corden. Just like we are an anti-robot stream, we do not take anything British people say at face value here. They gotta prove that they can be trusted. Oh my god. Getting a little bit of stream lag from the particles. Or, I shouldn't say stream lag, FPS lag. Oh, you absolute fuck. Teleported out of my shit. No, my mana. My kingdom for mana. Okay. Why am I bothering with reflexes? I don't even have the goddamn relic for it. Okay. Alright. He wasn't famous here and a complete ass who tried to make fun of both Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen and lost all work because of it, and then NA studio exec were like, yeah, let's give the donkey's arse a job hosting late night. Why is it... Oh, I didn't... Oh, sorry, I was reading the stream and I didn't even realize all those gold dropping sounds were from a scavenger. Fuck. I don't have nearly enough damage. Oh, things were going so well at the start. Is that what killed his comedy career? Is he made fun of Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen? Okay, now here's the skill testing British question, Griffin. Did he lose his career there because he made fun of them, or because the thing he made fun of them for was shitty? Because if you can't have a joke at Sir Ian McKellen's expense. And they got other problems in addition to James Corden. Oh no, my health and my mana. Oh. All of my liquids are leaving me. Fuck. I guess they're not liquids in this game, are they? I guess blood is a liquid in this game. That hasn't changed. Mana is just purple. Oy, ay, ay. I don't know, like, see, the thing about me is, like, let me reframe, that's not about me. The thing that I see with the UK is that there's a set of comedians who I would say are approximately as funny as James Corden and as charismatic, which is to say not at all. And they all seem to have careers. And, you know, like, what is that guy's? Jack Whitehall? That guy is arguably even less funny than James Corden, because at least James Corden looks like a fucking joke. But watch a QI once. Oh. Yeah, why did both of those two have a career at all? Why are these? It's not an upgrade. Okay. Now I know you don't shit. I do shit, I'm afraid. Much to my regret, sometimes I have been known to shit. Why are these both bad? Experience gain. Plague damage. Oh, God, give me a break. What is this? Get out of here. Get out of here. We'll think about this one for a sec. Only learned you could buy more relic pages after beating the game. Oh, Shadow. Well, in fairness, I think I was in Act 3 when I learned that too. Because I was just, you know, deciding what to keep after every run. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Forgot what I got on here. Life. That isn't great. Plague resistance. Give me a break. That could be good. That's trash. Garbage. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Also trash. Man, I would love a replacement for this thing. What do we got? Why do I have this here? Oh, because it's got fire damage. That's right. Want that? No. Okay. We got 3 out of that. Okay, we can finish that off, and now we need to get the portal. 1 more. Let's increase the chance. Okay. All that good. I mean, here's my knowledge of the UK comedy scene is limited strictly to panel shows. I don't watch any of their stand-ups because every single time I've thought, wow, this person's stand-up is way less funny than their work on panel shows. And I am thinking particularly of, like, the one I distinctly remember about that was Ed Gamble. I've heard James Acaster's stand-up is not too bad, but who are the least funny comedians out there who also have no charisma? Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I do like Ed Gamble and James Acaster. I like Off Menu. I like both of their performances on Taskmaster. I don't think Wild Horses could persuade me to watch another second of Ed Gamble's stand-up. I struggle to think of a single time anything Jack Whitehall has ever done has made me laugh, though. Okay. I gotta think while playing the game here, so forgive me if I'm a little slow on the draw. The problem is I can see faces, and I can't remember name. Not enough mana. Fuck off. Seen in between. I do not watch any UK comedy TV shows, like serialized ones. Oh my god. I don't think I ever really used the red portals. I also didn't, but you gotta keep in mind, last time I beat this game, or the last time I played this game, I was on a build that increases movement speed by quite a lot. So I'm running into some difficulties with the clock right now. Why? Okay. Okay, fine. 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 Whatever, we'll take that. Oh, we got a double. We got a triple. Yes, please. Okay. Quadruple. Whoa, quintuple. Damn. Okay, I guess we're done leveling up. Yeah, I gave a couple UK, like, scripted, serialized comedy shows a chance. The one that Greg Davis was in, I can't quite recall the name of it. I decided I was happy with his work on Taskmaster and didn't need to see him in anything else after that. Oh, yeah, speaking of people whose stand-up I watched and won't watch again. Sorry, Greg. No thanks. I can fucking... I'm thinking of other comedians who I don't find funny. I can see their faces. I just cannot remember their names because I'm an idiot. Sean something who had long curly hair. Not Sean Locke, but other guy named Sean. Haven't seen him around for a good long time. Boy. What is going on here? That with Catherine Ryan? You like what with Catherine Ryan? Sorry, I have serious goldfish brain right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 different things with my brain, and I'm not really managing any of them. Elemental damage. Not really a fan, but I enjoyed her on Taskmaster. Yeah. I mean, I've seen her on some comedy shows, and they were fine. But yeah, her stand-up... No thanks. I'm cool. Then again, you know what? I honestly cannot really think of anyone other than Mitch Hedberg and Stabby, whose stand-up I actually enjoy. Yeah, maybe it's unfair. I'm trying to remember the other British comedy show that scripted comedy show that I watched. Oh, well, I guess I should say, full disclosure, I did watch Little Britain, and that was really bad. But I understand that that is now the received opinion, is that Little Britain sucks. But that was a long time ago. I was... Little Britain and weirdly Mock the Week used to be shown on Canadian comedy TV like a while ago. I only remember her one bit on QI where she said shagging the dog as a phrase for killing time. Oh. I really want to like QI. I've watched some of the Sandy episodes, but I find Stephen Fry so personally repulsive and insufferable that I can't actually watch the show, even though I would also agree that he is funny and was a good host of that show. But because he is Stephen Fry, and because I know what Stephen Fry is like now, I can't enjoy it. Stephen Fry, has poisoned Stephen Fry for me. Not a commentary on his qualities as a comedian, which is why I'm specifying this. But, no, no thank you. Oh my god, I can't remember anyone's names. I'm so sorry. The next break is coming up here, and I'm gonna have to spend that entire break just looking up people's fucking names. Oh my god. What was the name of the woman who played... she played John's wife in the really bad BBC Sherlock that everyone loved for some reason. See, this is my problem. I guess maybe I should be more specific. I don't like British scripted television, period. John Watson, Abigail something or other, I think is her name. Can't remember the name of her character in the show. Mary, maybe? Fuck if I know. I mean, my really controversial opinion is I have never watched an episode of Doctor Who that has ever improved my opinion of the show. And this is not improved by the sense that I get from every discussion of this show from its fans, that the way to understand Doctor Who is that the whole show sucks except the one good season that they like, or the one good Doctor, but then the problem is no one agrees on which the good Doctor is, so the consensus of opinion is that the show sucks. I'm sorry, man. I have never seen, you know, I will grant I've seen single-digit numbers of episodes of Doctor Who. Maybe by chance I've just only ever seen really bad ones. But I don't think there's ever been a show that has failed to live up to its reputation for me as hard as Doctor Who. Just picking random things here. However, in full disclosure here, part of the reason I hate Doctor Who is I find the Doctor Who fandom completely insufferable. So it does suffer somewhat in my esteem from the level of annoying that its fans have become. And that is not fair to the show. So, you know, I've watched fewer than 10 episodes of it in my life. Maybe there are good ones out there that I haven't seen. It has aged horribly in the newer seasons, but it's still good. Are the fans still bad? I mean, I don't know. I I mean, I find fandom in general very annoying. But certain, I guess, some fandoms, I guess, are content, and then some fandoms are what I would describe as evangelical fandoms. And Doctor Who has an evangelical fandom, which disincentivizes me from exploring it. What is Super Wholock? What show is that for? I remember this. What is Super Wholock? Is this a show I don't recognize? Is it Superman? Supernatural Doctor Who / Sherlock. Oh. Is that, like, those three fandoms, like, do they have a lot in common in terms of how their fans behave? Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock fans combined into one mega fandom? Oh, okay. Oh, man, I hate fandom bullshit. Fuck. Alright. No. No, we're not, nope. This is not gonna be a rant. We're not doing this. I want to have a good night. Basically hot men in the fan. That does seem to be the unifying factor here. No. I'm not getting into a fandom rant because I want to have a good night. Oh, we've got ads coming up here. Okay, let's see if I can play out the timer. I will say, when I think of fandoms along my taxonomy of, I guess, like, content fandoms versus evangelical fandoms, I definitely would have put both Doctor Who and Sherlock as evangelical fandoms. Because it seems like a characteristic of being a fan of those shows is being wildly defensive about other people not liking the shows. In a way that maybe not all fandoms are, but I also, again, haven't really watched Doctor Who or Supernatural. In fact, oh no, I died. Fuck. I stood in the shit. I don't think I've seen a single episode of Supernatural, but I did sadly watch all of the very, very bad Sherlock. And, oh man. Oh man. Okay. On that note, we have to go take a break here, so let me throw us over to the BRB screen. And I have so much comedy homework to do. I have to go put names to faces here so I can tell you about all of the comedians from the UK that I don't find funny and don't think have any charisma. Okay. I will be right back here. Alright, I'll see you in 3 minutes, folks. Have yourselves a very good rest. All right. I'm back. And I did, in fact, do my comedy homework here. Clearly you haven't heard of Snape Wives. That's right, I haven't heard of Snape Wives. I don't know that I want to know what Snape Wives are. I get the feeling you're gonna tell me, though. To be honest, Furfur, you're like every hippie stereotype jungled into an English professor. It's a miracle you like anything at all. I like plenty of things. I really do. I just have an aversion to things that accrue fandoms because I don't delineate the object from the fandom. But I don't think I'm going to look up Snape Wives yet. I get the feeling that knowledge is going to destroy me. But I did, as promised, quickly look up the names of some comedians. So every comedian on this list. John Twitch tried to sell you Adobe products. Good gracious. I don't know what to say about that. I hope you restrained yourself. What do we want to invest in here? Cooldown, not really doing much for us on this one. That would be good. Timer increases, I think, would also be good because we keep running out of fucking time. Okay, so the following list is a list of comedians who I am familiar with through panel shows, who I find approximately as uncharismatic and unfunny as James Corden. Okay, there are some that who I thought of who met one criterion but not the other. Those I have left off of this list. Okay? First one, John Kearns. Second one, David Baddiel. Third, Andy Parsons. Rich Hall. Stephen K. Amos. Michael McIntyre. Russell Howard. And there's another guy whose name I cannot remember. He's a younger comedian who used to be... I haven't seen him on Taskmaster yet. Haven't actually seen him in a bunch of stuff for a while, but he used to be on Mock the Week a lot. I want to say his name was Glenn, or Greg, or... It was G something or other. Yeah, I remember him from being a massive buzzkill on Would I Lie to You? But, yeah, that's where I'm at. There might be others I'm forgetting. Also, others I fully have not seen in ages. Like, I can't honestly recall the last time I saw Michael McIntyre in anything. And honestly, that's a relief. That always killed my desire to watch anything he was on. And I guess Rich Hall, if I'm not mistaken, is technically an American, but his comedy career is UK, so, you know, disavow that one if you want. The Americans did technically export that one to you. I might be thinking of someone else, but that's not what I remember Rich Hall being. Maybe I have put the wrong name to a face, because I'm not gonna lie, the way I did this is I just looked up, I think I googled something like top 100 British comedians and just tried to recognize people off of the images. Arguably not the greatest way to go about this. I don't know if I said Tom Allen also, but Tom Allen too. Now that's unfortunate, because I see that guy all over the fucking place. I'm surprised Jimmy Carr made your cut. Okay, so here's the thing about Jimmy Carr. I do not find him generally funny, but he has kind of made a niche. He is a good host. I'll give him that. But you know, I don't really, I don't joy joy when I see him. Ay. Jimmy Carr is currently in Saudi Arabia performing at that comedy festival that, you know, everyone is getting some shit over. Alongside Louis C.K. and, what's his face? God damn it. Brain. Work, you fucking thing. You know what? It's not coming to me. I'm sorry. No, it's just, I don't... There are some comedians who I deliberately go looking for to, like, see what they're doing, right? Jimmy Carr is not one of those, so you know, unless he happens to appear on something, I don't really know what he's up to. I have found Jimmy Carr funny in his capacity as a host. I can't honestly remember if I have watched any of his stand-up. Sorry, I know he's probably... Is he the... No, I can't recall. Yeah, he's good at banter. And that's not nothing. You know, that is an important skill, don't get me wrong. But man, like I don't understand why, like, David Baddiel or David Walliams keep getting invited to panel shows, because these fucking dickheads are not funny at all. I don't know what Walliams' shtick is. He's a children's book author, I think. Baddiel, oh man, that man is a true-born jackass. And not funny. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think David Baddiel has ever even made me smile. Oh my god, we're still on the BRB screen? God damn it. Okay, yep. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you for pointing that out. Rip. Yeah. Yep. Rip me. Oh god. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I'm trying to do so many different things in my brain here. Oh. Oh, that cooldown reduction. The dash. Look. Thank you, Shadow. All my British comedy knowledge is stemming for QI, Would I Lie to You, Taskmaster, and Mock the Week. Mine is that plus 8 out of 10 cats. Plus, oh my god, brain. What was the one that I want to say James Acaster and Nish Kumar used to do? Where they would come up with, like, hypothetical situations, and people had to discuss what they would do. I can't remember. Well, okay, I mean, I basically just stopped watching UK stand-up a couple years ago, because I kept getting burned by repeatedly going, oh, this person is hilarious in panel shows. I'll go check out their stand-up, and then it's the least funny shit I've ever seen in my life. So, I don't even bother anymore. I haven't kept up with 8 out of 10 cats. Well, not to get political about it, but I don't watch 8 out of 10 cats does Countdown, because, you know, one of their prominent employees is a Zionist. Particularly vehement one at that. So I have no idea what they've been up to. Haven't checked in on it in a good long time. Victoria Corin's pretty fun, though. Okay, I agree. I liked her on Taskmaster. I thought her episode of Off Menu was amusing. Okay, let's try to go with this. You know what? That was a mistake. I should have taken. No, you know what? I need the power up. What I need to do is use the red portals early, because I shouldn't be fucking around in places where I kill stuff immediately. I should be rushing to places like this, not trying to skip them. I mean, there's definitely also a couple of people who I can remember were, like, really not funny on QI, but I cannot... Oh, and also never mind the Buzzcocks, which I haven't seen for quite a while. I just can't put names to faces, I'm sorry. However, I'm trying to be generous with the people who my recollection is they are not professional comedians, but they end up on the comedy circuit somehow. Far be it from me to tell them how to do their job. The newer generation of QI is far superior. Well, hey, they got rid of the guy who I cannot stand, so I am sure. I'll confess, though, I just, you know, haven't spent quite as much time watching panel shows. The heyday for me for panel shows was, like, I want to say 2015 through 2021, where I was trying quite hard to keep up with most of the new ones. And at some point, I just sort of decided I wanted to spend more time on scripted stuff and, like, actual movies and whatnot, so something had to go, and I stopped keeping up with the UK comedy scene quite as much. I still watch Taskmaster, and I still on occasion watch Would I Lie to You, but that's kind of about it. Oh no, I don't have enough. Shit. Sandy's been inviting some pretty interesting guests. Would you say that those guests were, in fact, quite interesting? Sorry. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Look, it was right there, man. I had to go for it. Well, make sure you hit the human button on your way out, man. It's been a slice. I'm surprised you didn't take the opportunity yourself. Whoop. Okay, game. Okay. Where? Oh, yeah. Oh. I will say, though, Taskmaster has also been kind of, I go for the low-hanging bit because I'm not an English professor. I do the easy joke. Okay. But, look, I never said I studied comedy, alright? In the field where I work, comedy, the comedy you get in medieval literature is like slapstick, fart jokes, and the most painfully obvious double entendres you've ever heard in your life, okay? Medieval writers did not have an appreciation for the finer points of wordplay when it comes to jokes. You don't find much by way of punchlines in the 1300s. Honestly, not far off. I mean, I don't know that one specifically, but I could totally buy that as a medieval joke. Oh, how I wish Hamlet had said, on God, for real, no cap. Oh. I hate that. I hate that you said that. What I will say is, even Taskmaster has actually started to lose me a little bit in these last few years, because nothing necessarily to do with the format of the show or the people they're inviting, but the tasks themselves have started to become a burden on the show. And I have a theory about why they have started. You know, there was a quite bad run, I would say, from like season 9 up to like, season 16 or 17, where the tasks themselves were just not great. My guess is that part of this has to do with Taskmaster blowing up on YouTube, specifically. And the things that were blowing up on YouTube were like, clips of people getting disqualified or finding out that they've been disqualified, or like sudden oopses, or basically like moments that are easy to clip out of context and maintain a bit of their humor. And my guess is that they spent quite a long time trying to design tasks in such a way as to produce those moments. And that, to me, really diminished the show. Like, there were some seasons that I have never even gone back to rewatch, because there's just no joy in the tasks. There's some in the comedy in the studio, but the creative energies of the task writing staff were misdirected for quite a while. Oh yeah, okay. Full disclosure, I did really like season 19. But season 19 did suffer, in my mind, from a bad suite of tasks at times. But the comedians themselves did really well. Very strong season. All 5 of them played off each other excellently, I thought. Stevie, Fadia, Matt, Jason, all did great. Pretty good. That's a season carried by the studio, let's put it that way. But not consistently. It's called it's called a series. Yes, I know. Welcome in, Penguin. You know, and I know some people say, oh, it's hard to keep coming up with good tasks when the show's been going for, like, however many years it's been going on, I can't remember. And the counterpoint to that is the New Zealand and Australian taskmasters, which come up with entirely their own tasks, and their tasks are just honestly so much better. Watching, like, season 2 of the New Zealand Taskmaster, which is easily in the top 3 best seasons of any Taskmaster, you realize how much the UK one is being held back by bad tasks. If they can fix the fucking task writing, the show has a very, very good, very strong formula that I think will give it longevity, but they gotta fix the fucking tasks. I'm getting behind on chat here. They rely too much on just making them do one thing and then the next task is clean up the mess. They do that, and I am surprised more of them don't predict it, because it feels predictable as a watcher, but, you know, maybe there are context clues I'm picking up that are only evident when you're watching it later that indicate, yeah, this is going to be a cleanup task. Or that there will be a second follow-up task. It's going for it. I started Frankenstein in Baghdad. What did you think of it? Also, Noir, speaking of things that I think are good and don't suck, Frankenstein in Baghdad. That's a good novel. I recommend it. Liking it so far? Very good, very good. Have you met the eponymous character? Oh my god. What? Oh. Shit. You have briefly. Alright, alright. Well. I won't pester you too much about that, but I'm glad you are enjoying it, Penguin. I really am. I'd honestly heard mixed reviews of the book before I picked it up, and I'm glad that I trusted my gut instinct that the person who told me it was bad has bad taste. Maybe a quarter of the way through, a couple weeks reading on the train. Good, good. Let me put it this way, it's a book that benefits from being digested slowly. Take all the time you need, man. Never any hurry. If a book is worth reading, it's worth the time it takes to read it. Why am I getting just the worst fucking upgrades again? I guess we're running out of good upgrades here. Really thought the item upgrades would be a little more prominent, consistent, I guess. What? Yeah, I guess we can go with that. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah. Oh, well, we seem to be doing okay on the damage front here, anyway. I guess these are our weaker enemies. So we are getting creamed by them. Good lord. Okay. Are you streaming tonight, Penguin? It's wild tonight that I've been told both that I am a vampire and a hippie. You weren't going to, but you may think, nay, after all. Is it true that the Frankensteins are the size of the door in Australia? Space, I'm sorry, you've defeated my exceptionally smooth brain tonight. God. Do you think I was a hipster? Orphe across? Do you think I was a hipster? What am I doing? Okay. 10, that's only 5. We'll go for, that's also only 5. Could increase 30 seconds on the clock. I don't think so. I think so. Okay. Yeah, okay. I do need more resources, but I think my dream of getting upgraded, you know, good versions of my relics is gonna stay a dream, since the game is just giving me the absolute worst trash garbage I've ever seen. So, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna have to upgrade this shit and not cry too much. Yes, upgrade it. Alright, let's see how we do. Burfer is the hipster of hipsters, the OG hipster. It's the one in 1959 went to a youth, gave him some ganja, and started the hippie movement. Furtive, did you know that nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday? What is Jet 2? Told you. Doors are actually the size of Frankenstein. I don't... Okay. This humor is too sophisticated for me. I'm sorry. It has left me behind in the human journey that is experience. No, I was not a hipster. Okay, let me trace for you a little bit of my intellectual history vis-a-vis my English major and my general attitude towards art. Okay. As a kid, I was very averse to anything involving competition. I didn't like to play competitive sports. I didn't like to play solo sports if people around me were making it into a competition. So I really preferred to do things that did not... Oh, I'm out of mana! Did not require me to compete. So this involved a lot of hobbies surrounding reading and, you know, as a kid, a little bit of writing. I like to watch movies, I like to watch TV. I had an experience quite young in my life. This is the Wax Museum story, for those of you who have heard it, that predisposed me to taste for horror fiction quite early, so I, you know, one of the things that is perhaps unusual about my path of development is I went directly from watching shows for 8-year-olds to watching hardcore horror movies. And so I skipped all of the intermediate steps. But I also, you know, as a kid, I was very interested in pretty much everything. You know, I was motivated and curious. I kind of understood myself as being a science-type person, but I like to read everything, so... You know, I read Dracula when I was, like, 10 or something. But when I went to university, I definitely, you know, I thought, okay, yep, I'm gonna be a science major. This is what I'm gonna do. That was the wrong thing to pick there. But my taste in fiction was, you know, I liked doorstopper fantasy novels, I liked horror novels, and I liked, like, detective fiction, basically. I've never really had much interest or patience with science fiction. That's been a very, very consistent thing for me my entire life. But my experience was basically, I wanted to take English classes so that I could understand these things, like, that I could understand how books work better. And one of the things that my English classes did is they gave me a finer appreciation for the history of aesthetics and the theoretical, you know, elements of the human language is used. And what this meant is that I came out of my undergrad, I should say really, you know, the first 2 years of my undergrad specifically, with my exact same taste in fiction. You know, I still basically liked crap. But I now understood, you know, that it was crap, because finally someone had sat me down and forced me to read things that were actually good. And I could recognize that they were actually good, and that the things I liked were not good. But I still liked the things I like, and that has been a consistent thing for me also, is that I do enjoy a great many things that I think are artistically mediocre. In fact, I would say most of the things that I read and watch for fun are artistically mediocre. But that's kind of been my thing, is I don't really have patience for the way of relating to art that is perpetuated by fandom, because it, to me, has always read as a kind of fundamental dishonesty about the thing itself. In that there's no... I guess people are taking... I have every belief in the value of taking bad things very seriously, but not if the pretext for taking it seriously is that you pretend that it's not bad. So that's where I stand. You know, most of the horror movies I watch are not good. Skinamarink was good. Most of the fantasy novels I read are not great. Piranesi was quite good. First Law trilogy was quite good. Oh! But also, to me, you know, the value of thinking about something has almost no actual correlation to its artistic qualities. You know, I am a believer in the importance of understanding mass culture. So there, that's where I'm at. I have never really, I don't know, my disinterest in qualities of authenticity or of, like, fashioning a persona that is defined by, you know, accruing a reputation for competence with certain difficult works of literature has meant that I don't really have the authority to claim being a book hipster, in part because my reading habits are so dominated by mass cultural products and not, you know, fine art literature. So yeah, no, I'm not a hipster. In any sense of it. I just don't like it when things that are bad are said to be good, because that is incorrect. And also, I don't know, I think hipster stuff just doesn't apply anymore because you can't be hipster about art these days because there is no cultural capital attached to being competent at discussing high art anymore. All art is mass culture now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the 80s I would have been a hipster. These days, no. Is the first time I've got a second tier upgrade on the same item? Fuck. If we want to be a movie hipster, oh man, we could be like... I could be telling people the only movies you're allowed to watch if you want to say you're a real movie fan are like fucking Bellatar movies. I do watch Bellatar. Bellatar movies are good. But that's not the whole picture. There. I said my piece. And I'm not giving the full fandom rant here. Save that for another day. Fucking chocolate bar theory of literature, that one is. I gotta head to bed, I'll talk later. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Orf. I'm probably only gonna be streaming another 10-15 minutes anyway. Hope you have a good rest. Hope your voice is feeling better. And, we'll talk to you soon. I can't remember, Penguin. What were you going to stream tonight? I'm trying to decide if I want to go to bed early, like right after stream, or if I want to stay up. Your voice... Aw, shit. I'm sorry to hear it. Can't they just, like, I don't know, pack your esophagus with gauze so it heals up nicely? They can, like, put a tube or something through that so you can still breathe. This is not medical advice, don't actually do that. I'm still kind of haunted by the two descriptors I've received tonight of being both a hippie and a vampire. And now I'm trying to, like, remember offhand if there are such a thing as hippie vampires. There's gotta be somewhere. Here's the thing, okay? The word hipster, the word slop, the phrase, I'm sorry, media literacy, these things are all... There seems to be no consistent definition of them. I do not have any idea what most people mean when they say that someone is a hipster. To my mind, a hipster is someone who cultivates an image of having a sense of taste or an appreciation for something that in some way has escaped, like, consumerism. So, like, hipsterism for me is the guy who thinks his craft beer is doing anti-capitalism or something. That to me is a hipster attitude. But I have no idea what most people mean when they say that. You know, we do need a real serious sociology of the word. But it kind of seems like it is getting to the point where what hipster means is bad, and then you can kind of project whatever specific meaning onto it. you want. So it's imprecise, I guess is what I am getting at. But it's an imprecise term of opprobrium, which makes it a little more, I don't know, charged. But, you know, I don't think most people have the same definition of the word slop, but I get that. I see that thrown around all the time, too. Because, like, to me, to say that something is slop indicates that it has been produced probably by a major corporate entity that has extensively used focus groups to ensure that it is incredibly uncontroversial and bland. And it might also connote having relatively mediocre sort of, I guess, artistic merit, because the actual formal composition of the thing has not been cared about or taken seriously by anyone. So, like, the quintessential definition of slop to me are Marvel movies, which are very expensive, are focus grouped all to hell, and they look like shit because no one making these movies actually cares about, like, good screenwriting or good cinematography. Very occasionally you get someone in there who cares about good acting, but you can only do so much with the scripts they give you. But the way that I see the word slop used is that some people use slop to mean, like, anything that's for mass consumption. Any movie that gets out into the theaters is slop, if I am to believe some people. Video game version would be NBA 2K or COD games every year. See, I don't play... See, the thing is I don't know the sports games, so I don't know how to determine what indicates taking it seriously or not. Argue against what? I don't know what you're referring to, Penguin. Oh, we are going to have to agree to disagree on the cinematography. Those are some of the worst shot movies I have ever seen in my life. The Doctor Who one Doctor Strange did not... There's not a single shot I can recall in that movie that made good use of their, like, geometric look. The lighting in Marvel movies is consistent, and live-action Disney movies actually are probably the worst offender for the lighting, because the whole thing are shot on green screens, and because of that, they have to light them in a particular way so as to not cast shadows on the screen, so they can compose things, or compose it later, and that results in these really washed out shots that cause, like, the backgrounds to be more brightly lit than the actual shots themselves. Like, the one that everyone knows for this is the Disney 101 Dalmatians movie from a little while ago. I think that one was exceptionally poorly done, and the effects of the green screen shooting were really, really clear on that. But you can see it in basically any action shot in Marvel that they are trying to not, like... Because the production stream for Marvel movies is basically to shift everything difficult into CGI, as soon as you realize that the lighting makes no sense in most of them, the action scenes become... It's hard to avoid seeing it in the action scenes in particular, which is maybe the, like... Because, like, action movies are normally stupid, and they don't... You know, it's rare that an action movie is a fine artistic product. But the thing that, to my mind, like, sets Marvel movies apart from previous generations of action movies is not, like, the writing. Like, the writing has always been shit for action movies. Marvel's not special in that. It's that the action scenes themselves look like ass. In part because they're doing most of it in CGI in post-production, and also because they don't really seem to have an eye for how to compose an action shot. You know, they try for some of the ones, like the Spider-Man movies, it kind of worked because they got someone who was, you know, not, should I put this? The Raimi Spider-Man movies, like, probably the best Spider-Man, or best superhero movie out of the like, pre-MCU era, in terms of action, would have been Spider-Man 2. But that was before... That was, like, when they had to do the motions for, like, the... Oh my god, what am I trying to say here while playing this game? The stunts were a mix of practical and CGI, right? Like, the scene where Peter Parker and Doc Ock are crawling up the bank. There's a practical set there that requires them to light it properly, even though the background behind them is CGI, right? Like, the city is CGI'd into that, but it doesn't look weird. Whereas, like, the scene in the hangar in, what was it, the Captain America movie where they are all fighting, and it goes out into, like, an airport and they're fighting. That scene is clearly lit in a very strange way because everything in it is CGI, except for the costumes. And they are passionate. Arguably, the only people who really don't give a shit are probably the directors. But it's not like a Marvel movie's being slop is not a commentary on the actors or the people who are charged with making the CGI, which I should point out too, Marvel movies are infamous for having incredibly bad working conditions for CGI artists because they constantly change their plans for the CGI and push dramatic revisions on very slow timelines. They're well known in the industry for being among the worst. Like, they pay a lot, but they're among the worst films to actually work on because of this. It's like, if the studio itself does not give a shit about making a good movie, which Marvel does not, like making an artistically good movie, there's only so much the directors, the actors, and the writers can do. All the passion in the world won't help you if, you know, you are told you have to make a movie that the executives at Disney think is going to be palatable to every single person. And, like, the greatest filmmaker, you couldn't... If Marvel hired Bela Tarr to make a movie, he couldn't do that either. Right? This is a... You know, it's like trying to carry a 500-pound weight up a 20-degree incline, and then someone says, oh, you have to do it on rollerblades, too. It just won't work. It's not possible with the tools that they're given. Do Do I want this one? No. That one either. That's a melee one. No, that one. Oh, come on. What is up with the relics here? Fucking Christ. Okay. On that note, I think we will call it here because it's going to take me longer than 10 minutes to finish the next run, and I want to wrap things up before the next ad break. If I were a scriptwriter for Marvel and the execs forced me to write an epic bacon screaming sheep joke, I'd game end my... Well, I mean, the thing is, though, is they have hired talented people to write for them, right? Like, they have a team, and part of the reason they have that team is they pay extremely well. But, you know, you can't write out of a cage. And that's the trade-off you get. Oh, hey, you're welcome, Penguin. Hey, I know you know, time zones. No, don't expect anyone to be here for the whole stream, you know, of course. Okay, we will be back, maybe tomorrow, but definitely Friday. Friday will be Look Outside. If I stream tomorrow, I don't know what it's going to be. Let's see here. Who is on who I know? I'm gonna guess, Penguin, you're not going to be streaming in the next 5 minutes. Hershey is on. Let's see. Just double check, make sure she's not going to do some cleaning first. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, we can. Okay, I'm just going to make sure this is not about to end. Okay, no, looks like we're still going. Okay, let's go raid Hershey on the way out here. All right, folks, thanks for coming by tonight. We will be back to Darkwood once I have a chance to, you know, restart my save file and maybe not waste quite so many resources now that I have a better sense of what's going on here. And Look Outside seem to be progressing on pretty well. So, have yourselves a very good evening, take it easy, and I will see you another day. Bye-bye.